Aimee Lito Lapid banned from joining future Panagbenga parades. Bobo kasi eh. Anyway, ito yung article ng Rappler. The Panagbenga politicians will now be banned from participating in Baguio's Flower Festival, election year or not. So, bawal nang pumunta sa Panagbenga Festival si Aimee Marcos at Lito Lapid. Bakit? Ating alamin yan maya-maya naman. Panagbenga Executive Committee Co-Chairman and Baguio Country Club General Manager Anthony De Leon said that they would be finishing the investigation on the unfortunate series of events during Sunday's float parade where electionist Senator Aimee Marcos was seen disembarking the last float, which was said to be unauthorized. Hindi nasabihan o unauthorized, di, basta yun. Hindi nila pinapahintulutan ang ganoong senaryo. Diwata, a viral pares vendor who is running as a party list representative, were also on his own flower float. Ayun yan, flower float. So sinasabi ni, nung mga netizens dun sa float ni Aimee Marcos, mango float. Bakit kaya? And an award-winning float was also shown giving away campaign materials of returning Senator Bet Lito Lapid. Namigay pa, mga kaibigan, ng campaign materials like t-shirt? Hindi ko alam. Ito ang sabi ni Anthony De Leon, ang General Manager ng Baguio Country Club at Executive Committee, Panagbenga Executive Committee Co-Chairman. They will be banned from participating election year or not. Bawal nang Panagbenga itong mga to. Panagbenga organizers warned weeks ago that they would not allow politicians to campaign during the 2-day Panagbenga parades over the weekend. Ayon ang dahilan. Pinagbawalan na ng organizer na ng politician. Mga nagsipilit ang mga gago. Oo, hindi kayo sa censor yon, katulad ng pagkanta ko kanina sa Remember Me. Ay, mga gago naman talaga eh. Kasi naman pinagbawal na. Ano yung mga gago na yan? Hello, sabi ni De Leon ulit, they have violated our rules and regulations. Kita mo, tatakbo bilang lawmaker tapos magbabiolate ng rules and regulation. Diba? Mga bobotante, ano na? Without naming names, De Leon said that a politician had literally tried to steal the limelight from them. Ayun, eto pa isa, meron pang politiko na umeepal. Epal na nga yung ginawa nila, gusto bang umepal? Ano ba naman yan? Ano sabi nila? Nel De Leon. Baka hindi Joey De Leon, Anthony De Leon. They were informed way ahead about our policy. But on the event day, they wanted to be at the parade start. We said no. Then they wanted to be in the middle and stop. And we said no. Ayaw na nga, tinuloy pa rin. Mga bobotante, ano na? Ito ba sabi niya? They then used their campaign colors and jackets and distributed campaign materials. They complied partially, but in the end, they did not. Ito naman ang sabi ni Freddy Alquiros na Panagbenga co-chair din. I do not know if any of them apologize. So, kita mo, hindi pa nanghingi ng tawad. But anyway, the damage has been done. O, diba? Diyos ko naman. Dagdag pa ni De Leon, we just want respect. We don't go to their provinces and campaign. So yun ang sinasabi nila, hindi na, ba't ka mangangampanya sa festival din? Bawal na nga eh, di ba? Sinabi ng bawal, pero mga bobotante! Ano na mga bobotante? Mga bobong politiko, ano na? Di ba? There were 42 flower floats during Sunday's parade, but at the tail end, there was a 43rd float. Oh, may 43rd pero 42 lang naman in-upload. Ay, in-upload. A simple box-shaped float with red flowers stapled on the sides and white daisies in front. There was Ilocos Norte written in front, and above was a mustache reminiscent of renowned painter Juan Luna, who traced his roots to Ilocos Norte. And then below Ilocos Norte was I'm in red, a play on Amy's initials, and I'm in the Senate race. So yun yung nakalagay dun sa float ni Mango Float. After the parade, Marcos went down and hobnodded with the crowd. In the last February 15 to 19 survey of pollsters' social weather stations, eto na yung mga karanggol nila. Mga bobotante nga kasi. Commissioned by think tank Stratbase, Marcos was in a precarious 14th place. Kaya naman pala naghahabol ng boto. Kasi sa survey, pang-14 siya. Nasa 14th place siya and had dropped 4 percentage points since the January SWS pre-election survey despite heavy spending on political ads. Oo nga! Ang laki ng ginastos even before the campaign period. Kahit nga hindi pa election, ang dami niyang commercials ng hinayupak na yan. The 90-day national campaign for 12 seats in the Senate started February 11 and the midterm elections will be held on May 12. So May 12 po ang election sa mga hindi nakakala. The no politics policy of Panagbenga has been in place for many years. Kita mo! Ang tagal na nilang rule yan tapos ngayon nyo babasagin. Diyos ko naman! Meanwhile, Diwata is also in trouble after the National Commission on Indigenous People criticized him and his anti-IP gimmick in Benguet. Parang nagsuot ata siya ng damit na pang Indigenous People of Baguio. Of Benguet pala, sorry. At sabi ni NCIP Cordillera, talaga ng NCIP Cordillera sa isang letter. The recent vlog featuring the well-known social media influencer Diwata has sparked widespread outrage. Widespread outrage after he adorned the traditional attires of one of the indigenous cultural communities of Cordillera. Only to accompany it with a demeaning gestures. So, nagkaroon ng disrespect sa pagsusuot ng traditional attire ng indigenous cultural communities ng Cordillera. At ang dagdag pa ng NCIP sa kanilang letter, this all too sudden viral moment has left a bitter aftertaste, igniting the ire of the ICC throughout the region. Diwata also said that he was wearing the costume of the ICC, making the attire an accessory. In the vlog, Diwata's companions also made Indian shouts which compounded the violation. So, yun yung naging violation naman ni Diwata, kaya mukhang ibaban din siya sa festival. So, ano pong masasabi nyo sa mga kakupalang effect ng mga kupal politiko? Including Diwata Pares, overload. Comment down below.